Welcome to my channel, Living Your Best Life, and I'm Cindy Smaha. And today I want to give you an update on what's going on with my health and how that can affect my channel. But before we get into it, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click that little bell right next to it so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. That does help my channel to grow. And leave me comments. I always read your comments, and thank you so much for your kind, loving, and heartwarming comments. I so love that. That really makes my day when you leave me a comment. So let's get into this. In a previous video, I showed you that I've lost all my hair. It got really thin, and I just needed to get it shaved. It was just time to bite the bullet and get it shaved. And since then, I've gotten a really cool wig that I think looks very natural and is flattering to me, I think, the cut and the style. So I'm really happy. A shout out to Cindy Genrich, who I purchased the wigs from, and I'm really happy with the wig. It does break my heart that my hair is gone, but I am very grateful that there's an alternative, and I was able to get another wig, and I'm looking to get more wigs, so that's going to be lots of fun, and I'll show that all on my channel. I wanted to give you an update on my health, talk about what happened with the chemotherapy. I'm on a new drug right now, and I'll also be going under radioembolization or radiation therapy. I had 3 cycles of chemotherapy in May, June, and it was ineffective. The tumor markers went up by 200 points, and the tumors themselves, several of them grew by 2 centimeters. So it was very ineffective, and I stopped it, or I should say the doctor stopped it after 3 cycles because it was a moot point. It wasn't doing anything for me. So what I'm on now is a biologic called Pemazyre, and this drug particularly targets the molecule of cancer that I have, so it directly impacts that specific molecule. It is called a biologic, so it is not chemotherapy. I take it 2 weeks on and 1 week off, so for 2 weeks I take the medication every single night, and then have a week off where I don't take any of the medication. The side effects can be very difficult, ranging from nausea and vomiting, pain in my abdomen, a lot of brain fog, just hard to think clearly, and a lot of exhaustion and fatigue. I find myself sleeping most of the day just because I'm so exhausted. Since being on the biologic, the pill form, the tumor markers actually have gone down by 350 points. So that's very exciting. I'm very happy with that. And the tumor marker blood test is a CA 19.9, if any of you are interested or have had cancer before. And please let me know if you do have cancer or had it before. I will put you on my prayer list, and I'll be praying for you. So please do that. I want to know, and it's encouraging me from some of the posts that you have posted, and I thank you for your transparency and trusting me with that information on the channel. I do appreciate that. For someone to be eligible for the biologic pill form, you have to have had chemotherapy that wasn't effective, that the tumors have not shrunk, the tumor markers have increased, you are non-surgical, in other words, they can't remove any tumors by surgery yet, and that it has metastasized to the liver and is stage 4. So there, I fit all the bills on that with being able to get the biologic. Now I want to talk about something exciting that I'm really, really grateful and happy about, that a doctor actually mentioned to me about this type of treatment, which is the Y90 Radioembolization, and it's a radiation therapy, and it's actually a little over 15 years old, I believe, so it's relatively new. And the success rate, which is exciting, which is 78%, people have found that it has been effective in reducing and shrinking the tumors and extending the life. So those are really good odds. So with the Y90 treatment, what they do is they go through an artery in your groin. So it is an angiogram, and they take a catheter and they work it through up into the hepatic artery that is in the liver. And so then what they do is they do a mapping first. So last week I got a mapping. In other words, they did the angiogram and they injected contrast dye, and they took pictures to see where the actual tumors are and if they can get to them. And so it's been very effective. The doctor was very encouraged by it. They are able to target a very large cluster of tumors that is in my left lobe of my liver, and then they're also going to target some larger tumors that are in the right lobe. So surgery for that is scheduled for October 7th. So when this video here posts, I would have already been out of the radioembolization radiation therapy. So I'd appreciate your good thoughts and prayers that I have a quick recovery and that I don't have as many side effects as I could have. Now, the side effects from the Y90 treatment are the same as the pill form: nausea, vomiting, exhaustion, fatigue, brain fog, hard to concentrate, not having a clear head. I actually even got in a car accident, I want to say 4 weeks ago, because I was easily distracted and I bumped someone's bumper in the back, very small, very small. I was able to put on the brakes, but that tells me there that I'm not, you know, working on all cylinders here right now. So I'm limiting my time in the car that I drive, and only if necessary. Another thing that I didn't expect, I just didn't expect this, which is like, ugh. I had a pain in my hip, I want to say about a month ago, just extreme pain in my right hip, and I had a full hip replacement in 2015 because of hip dysplasia. And so I had a full hip replacement, and that hip started hurting where I couldn't even put weight on it. It was so painful. It got a little bit better. I was able to get an MRI of my hip and then a meeting with my hip surgeon, and he explained that I have a stress fracture in my sacrum that is on the right side. So it's like a part of the tailbone. It's not the actual tailbone, but it's part of the tailbone there. And I'm like, how did that happen? That I didn't expect. And possible because of the medication that I'm on, it does affect the bone marrow and the bones themselves, that they could become brittle. So I'll be talking with my oncologist about that, about what I can do to keep my bones from being so brittle. And because I've never had that, I've never had like a fracture, and I've been in accidents before, and I've never had a fracture. So this was sort of mind-blowing themselves. So I'm limited now to being only walking around the house with a walker, and if we go anywhere, I have to take my walker and use my walker. So it's just like, really, I'm just like, oh my goodness, what else is going to happen here? But and how this is going to affect my channel, I don't see it affecting my channel. I can do, and I love doing videos for you. I've already got thoughts of things I can do and just fun things and all of that, but I see it not really affecting my channel. It possibly could if I'm just really feeling nauseated and not able to get out of bed. But usually I can get out of bed and do a 30-minute video and get that out to you, because I just so love you. I just do. I love all the comments. I love my regulars that they comment. I love my new people that let me know where they're at in the world. I love finding out where you're at in the world, because that's my heart's desire, is to be able to travel to wherever all you're at. And because I do love traveling, I do love seeing new sites and meeting new people and cultures. I just love that. So so that's all the updates that I have. Please, if you have any questions about any of this, please let me know. I'll have links in the description box that talks about the Biologic and then the new Y90 treatment. And I found out about the Y90 treatment when I had my liver biopsy, and the surgeon said that did the biopsy, I might want to think about Y90 treatment. And my current oncologist at the hospital that I have now doesn't do the Y90 treatment. It hasn't been approved yet for the hospital that I go to. And so I actually had to go outside of my hospital and go to Northwestern Medicine into Chicago. Northwestern Medicine is an excellent hospital. It's a teaching hospital, so it is in the ranks of the Mayo Clinic, Rush, Chicago Hospital, and all of them, Johns Hopkins. So it is a leading hospital in the cancer research area. So I'm very grateful of being able to gotten a referral to Northwestern Medicine, and they have just been so kind, and I just so appreciate that. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I would love to answer any questions that you might have, and I look forward to seeing your comments and reading them and doing videos. So I'm gonna fight this, and I've got God on my side, I've got you on my side, and I've got so many people praying for me, which I so appreciate. So again, I so love you. I care about you wherever you are in the world. I'm sending you lots of love and hugs and kisses, and I will see you next week, Monday at 4. So have a great week. Bye-bye.